Skinny Hardaway Southern T. Back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor as y'all roll on in. Y'all jab that like button for your boy. We here for a good time and a long time this morning. What do I want? Okay, got my ass going. We here for a good time and a long time this morning. I know it's extremely early. Y'all know the early bird gets the worm. So I need all y'all to wake up right now and smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Today we here with a follow-up tea. I'm here with a follow-up Southern tea about Joyce and Joseph Parker. Last week, I came out here and I reported on, did a Southern tea on, the manager and promoter of Joyce. The manager and promoter, Joyce, was seeking out a fight with Joseph Parker. The manager of Joseph Parker was seeking out a fight with the manager of Joyce was seeking out a fight with Joseph Parker, right? Was going to offer him $1.2 million. What's good, Dwayne? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Dwayne. Appreciate you sliding through. If I'm not mistaken, it was the manager of Joyce who wanted to reach out to Joe Parker to make a fight, a $1.2 million fight, which would be a career high payday. You know what I mean? For Joseph Parker. Ben Shalom, the manager of Joyce, reached out to, the management of Joe Parker in the hopes of creating a fight. Okay, Skywalker, I got you, Skywalker. Shout out my guy, Skywalker. Appreciate you sliding through in the hopes of creating a fight. And, I was under the impression that, everything was going good, just like Joyce and his cat was under the impression that everything was going good. But Joyce took to social media yesterday. Was good, Tim? Appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate you, Tim. Joyce took to social media yesterday, day before yesterday, one of those days, if I'm not mistaken, and he put it on his Twitter. Now, this is still up. What he had to say is still up on his Twitter, you know what I mean? So you still could go see this. I'm going to read it out for you guys verbatim. But basically, the gist of the tweets was that, what's good, MP? What the fuck? The gist of the tweets was that him and Joseph Parker, were negotiating. Everything was going in good spirits. Joyce said that he had agreed to everything that, Joseph Parker and his side wanted, everything they asked for. Joyce said that him and his side obliged them. You know what I mean? And he said basically that Joe Parker ended up, just being extremely difficult, and talking himself out of, the fight. Now, he said that everything, that Joseph Parker wanted, he gave him. You know what I mean? He said there was no reason that Joseph Parker shouldn't have, there was no reason that Joe Parker, shouldn't have accepted, especially when he sent Joseph Parker, a deal. Joseph Parker told him what he wanted, and he said he changed the deal, and he gave, Joe Parker everything he wanted. I was under the impression that this fight, was going to happen, given that it would be a career high payday for everybody. Just Do was good, pimp. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Just Big Tex was good, Big Tex. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Big Tex. Glad you could make it. Saying that it will be a career high, for both guys. I thought that this fight was pretty much, as good as set in stone when it came to Joseph Parker and Joyce. But Joyce is now saying that, Joyce has a fight coming up. He has a fight in July that he's about that's about to happen. But this fight was for Joyce and Joe Parker to happen for it to happen in August, if I'm not mistaken. This fight that they're working on now with Parker and Joyce was a fight for them to happen in August. And it fell through. This fight was going to take place after Joyce's next fight. Joyce fights this weekend too, if I'm not mistaken. He fights Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. For sure, Tim. If I'm not mistaken, what's good, MP? What the fuck? Yeah, this was a career high for both guys. You know what I mean? This was also a matchup in the WBC between number 5 and number 6, if I'm not mistaken. Number 5 and number 6, or number 4 and number 6, like that. And Andy Ruiz versus Ortiz is like 3 and 5 or something. Or something like this. So this matchup right here held big implications, on the heavyweight division. You know what I mean? And I got a video about Deontay Wilder and him possibly, fighting at the Bridgerweight limit 224. You know what I mean? I got a video on that dropping later. The heavyweight division, has been doing a lot of moving and shaking. This was a fight that, I was looking forward to, especially since, I'm a growing Joyce fan. Joyce is really growing on me lately. You know what I mean? I like his attitude. Actually, been growing on me for a couple years now. I like Joyce's attitude and his demeanor when it comes to these fights and fighting these guys. I like how he I like how he had I like how he's always attempting to fight these guys. I'm finna reach out exactly what Joyce said. Joyce finna reach you exactly what he said. It's still up right now. It's still up right now, on his Twitter. Joseph Parker has yet to respond. This is what Joyce said to Joseph Parker. He said, this is Joyce's word verbatim. What's good, Ghost? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Ghost. This is Joyce's word verbatim. He said, so, Mr. Parker, I've always wanted to fight you, and you pretended you wanted to fight me. But in reality, you say and do everything to avoid me. After it was all agreed, you pulled out of the scheduled date of July 2nd. So they were supposed to fight July 2nd. He said after it was all agreed upon, you pulled out of the scheduled date of July 2nd with a bullshit excuse about your trainer. And then you begged to have the fight pushed to September to have more time to train. I agreed. So Joyce said that he agreed, to push the fight back to September, like Joseph Parker wanted to. Joyce said that he agreed on it. Then you asked for more stuff. That was all agreed upon. You know what I mean? So Joyce said that he asked him to push the date back. He pushed the date back. Then he asked for some more stuff that Joyce agreed with. He said after saying it was all good for weeks at a time, and then you signed to fight somewhere else. Real talk, you're full of shit, and you don't want that fight. Tell your new promoter. He said, tell your new promoter. Now, I'm finna hit on this in a little second and why he said new promoter. He said, tell your new promoter I'm fighting on September 24th. If you're not scared, sign the contract and stop ducking me. So Joyce left room on the table for Joseph Parker to fight him again on September 24th. You know what I mean? If things were to change, did Joyce. But what I want to hit on real quick, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. 11 people in the building. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. 9 likes, 11 people in the building. Smash that like button for your boy. He said, tell your new promoter I'm fighting on September 24th. Now, what a lot of people might not know is that, a few months back, Joe Parker, had to go to jail on drug trafficking charges. Also, Joe Parker used to be managed by MTK Global. You know what I mean? He was managed by MTK Global. So in this situation with Joyce and Joseph Parker, I believe Joyce in this situation because I believe saying without saying, Joe Parker just know that he really can't move too many places right now. He can't do, too much. I don't think Joseph Parker really, want that fight with Joyce right now. I don't think he really want to fight right now, which is why he want to push it back to September because he need a little more time to figure out everything that's going on with this Daniel Callahan situation. Joyce said, tell your new promoter. He said that for a reason because he knows that Joe Parker used to be with MTK, but now he got a new promoter. You know what I mean? So I guess we wait and see on this Joseph Parker, Joyce thing. I guess we have to wait to September 24th. You know what I mean? Joe Parker said that he will fight. He will fight, Joyce in September, if possible. Type deal. So it's a September 24th date out there. Hopefully we get the Joyce versus Parker fight because it is, it does have heavy implications on the heavyweight division. Yeah, he said Newport offered George 1.2, which is more than what Frank was offering. Yeah, facts, goes. Know what he said. Know what that was saying. Know what George said. George said he agreed on everything. He put it on. He left it on his Twitter and some more shit. And Joe Parker has yet to respond to him. You know what I mean? But y'all do your boy a favor. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all hit that like button for your boy as you roll on in. The scheduled July 2nd date for Joyce and Joseph Parker. That is no more. Both guys have signed to fight elsewhere. You know what I mean? Joyce said Joe Parker signed to fight somewhere else. Joe Parker always had a fight, this Saturday. What's good, Skills? Joe Parker always had a fight, this Saturday coming up. Him and Joe Parker was supposed to fight after that. Right now is no more. Right now, that fight is no more. Right now at this point. So hopefully we find out more information on it later. But that's all I got. Skinny Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love. Go said Parker team saying they didn't accept. That was recent. I don't personally believe Joe Joyce because he did this with Tony Yoka and Luis Ortiz. Joe Go said he pulled this stunt with Ortiz, and Ortiz never had a contract. They agreed to terms with Yoka, and he fought to talk him instead. I don't believe him. So Go just hit y'all with their information. You know what I mean? I hit y'all with the info. Goes hit y'all with some more info, helping me out with my story. You know what I mean? So Goes, my guy Joe Joyce said, my guy Go said Joe Joyce did this, with 2 other fighters. You know what I mean? So we just was good, yo. So we just wait to be seen on Joe Joyce and goddamn Joe Parker. Again, I'm high on Joe Joyce. You know what I mean? I believe he defeats Parker. Would love to see him actually fight Parker. Again, that's a high WBC rating. You got Reeves and Ortiz. You got Reeves and Ortiz who ranked high in WBC. You got Joe and Joyce who ranked high in WBC. The heavyweight division is doing some moving and shaking right now. And Joyce Parker would be a perfect fight to throw in the mix with Luis Ortiz and Andy Reeves. You know what I mean? And Deontay Wilder on the comeback fight. G5, what's good, brother? 5. Appreciate you sliding through this, John 5. Glad you can make it. I know my brother 5 probably live right now. So y'all do your war favor. Y'all slide on over there. You know what I mean? To the morning grind. Again, I was here for a good time, not a long time. Skinny Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love. Shout out to everybody in the TWT fam, my TWT brothers and sisters. If y'all haven't, already, check out the website, t-w-t.com. Check out the website, you know what I mean? Drop by the pages, say what's up to the gang. And if you're really feeling like family, if you're really feeling good, you know what I mean? If you even here, you are already family. So if you're in the sound of my voice, go to their website, t-w-t.com, and officially become a member of the winning team. Telling you now, y'all, it's best to get in before we really get this thing, up off the ground and rolling. You know what I mean? But greatly appreciate y'all. Skinny Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.